What's going on there, charity fundraising rock stars? It's George Wooden from BW Limited Charity Fundraising and charitytravelpackages.com. That's right, www.bwlimited.com and www.charitytravelpackages.com. That's us. That's us. That's us. Okay, so long story short, yep, we're the rock show. This is the rock show now. Why? Because you guys are the absolute charity fundraising rock stars. Okay, so we're going to talk today about something that's kind of tweaking my interest. That's right, Ravens. I just want to address this now. Ravens, it's backwards. Snevar, whatever. Ravens, right here. Right. Yeah, I know. Peyton beat them. The Broncos beat them, but I think they played a great game, hard fought. And we lost Terrell Suggs. Not happy about that. Oh well, it is what it is. So today we're going to talk about something that's kind of tweaking my interest, and I get a lot of this across the country. It's about the key to a successful fundraising event. Does anybody remember? Bueller in the back, raise your hand. Ticket price. The key to any great event is a ticket price. Why? Well, it's the financial hurdle. We've talked about this in other videos. It's the financial hurdle. Why? What do I mean by hurdle? Well, we don't want to have it too cheap, because if you have a very cheap ticket to fill the room, big charity myth, cheap ticket to fill the room, what do you get? Everybody at once, cheap people. They don't donate. If we're doing a fundraiser, this is a fundraiser, right? Fundraiser, not a friend raiser. We're here to raise money. I'm a fundraiser. That's what I'm, friends. Yeah, hey, bring them on, but I'm a fundraiser. So, ticket price. Here's the myth. The myth is, well, we got to have the ticket price as low as possible, or we have to have a free event. Every time I hear an event, somebody contacts me and says, George, we're going to have an event and there's no ticket price. People are just going to come. You know what I say? Sorry, I can't help you. You know why? Because there's a couple reasons why. Free. Let's just talk about free. A free event where there's no ticket price. Now, if you see it outside right now, if you could see the reflection of my glasses are off my beautiful bald head, you would see that it is a very sunny, beautiful day out. Let's say that you're having an event on a day like today. Let's say it's a Saturday. It's a beautiful day outside. You got a free event now. You're posted up. You've put all this work in to have this free event, and it's a beautiful Saturday outside. Well, I didn't give you any money. I didn't invest to come, so all of a sudden, I'd rather cut my grass, or I'll wash my car, or I'm just going to hang out, or I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there, whatever. I have really no need to come because I didn't spend any money. Understand? So, free events, really not a great idea for a fundraiser. You need people to invest. They have to spend some money, because if they spend money, they are going to come. Also, having a free event is not a financial hurdle. It does not pre-qualify. The word pre-qualify your attendees. You don't know what they're going to spend, and if they have the ability to fundraise for you, to give you money to donate for your cause. That's what we're doing this for, right? Fundraising. Well, next thing is a cheap ticket. Now, I know it's not a very popular thing for me to say, but have you ever known me to say anything that I don't want to say, right? I always say cheap tickets get you cheap people. The real deal is I'm trying to fundraise here. I need to, listen, you've got bills. Do you or do you not have bills? Mission. You have a mission to fulfill. Things don't happen for you for free. You got to have a fundraiser. Now, let's say this. You have to have a fundraiser. If you were doing so great and people were just donating and sending you checks in the mail, you wouldn't have to do a fundraiser. You would just go to the mailbox every day, pull up the mailbox, open the thing up, and there'd be a big stack of checks. Doesn't happen in the real world. The real world does it. Nope. So we got to do a fundraiser. Now, pardon me. Here's another one. Let's talk about this cheap ticket. A cheap ticket gets you people. Basically, you want to fill the room. It also tells people, affluent people. I know we've talked about this, and if we haven't, I'm going to talk about it the next time. Affluent people will not respond to cheap. Affluent. What's the definition of affluent? Rich. Rich people like to go to places where the food is really good. The venue. We talked about the cornerstones, right? Venue and menu. Got to be a really good place with really good food, drinks. That stuff is not free. To all the charities out there, you small little guys who think, oh no, we can't spend any money, it's all going to be free. You're not going to raise any money. The reason I'm talking about the small ones out there, because the smaller charities don't get this level of fundraising. They don't get it because they think everything's got to be donated. It's got to be free, cheap tickets, cheap food. The food's got to. Listen, you get what you pay for. So, affluent people need to go to a nice place with good food, a good and very nice place. They're not going to come to the VFW or the American Legion or a fire hall. They're not coming. Sorry, it's not happening. So all the guys say, all the charities out there say, George, can you help me bring these people in? No, you got to make the right decisions. Good venue, good food, good drinks, right? So, cheap ticket. If you have the tickets too cheap, you're going to get a whole ton of people who are coming in just to eat and drink on your dime. Well, on their own, but on you. They're going to eat and they're drink and they're going to leave. They're not going to play any raffles. They're not going to bid on the silent auction or the live auction. All right, what do you say? What do you have? Have it a bid for 1,000. You're not going to do it. You're not going to raise your hand. So the ticket has to be expensive enough to push away all the cheap people. Here's an example. Years ago, did an event for the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation in Maryland. That's right, Rocky Mountain Elk. 900-pound animal, 1,000-pound animal, doesn't exist in Maryland. Doesn't exist anywhere near Maryland. People here don't even know what an elk looks like. We topped it out. There were 730 people. Then we did 90,000 net. That's right, for an animal that doesn't exist here. 90,000 net. 90,000 profit. Most charities always report their gross. This was $90,100 net. Okay, so 730 people, 90,000 net. I looked across the crowd, standing up on stage, doing the auction, and realized there was a lot of people sitting around eating. And I thought, well, there's a lot of people here eating. They're not doing the silent auction. They're not doing the raffles. They're not in the live auction. They weren't buying memberships, whatever. So the next year, I told the committee, we're raising the ticket price. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Raised to $10. It dropped the attendance from 730 people to 610. The chairman was going out of his mind. Oh my God, I can't believe this. We've lost 120 people. Oh my God. Guess what? The attendance came down. The net went up to 99,300. Ticket price cannot be cheap. It cannot be cheap. It's got to be median. Now, having it too expensive, now you got also problems. A very expensive ticket, you better really give them an event, and you better be willing to have a lot less attendance. Maximizing your profit on everything. You got to think about profit across the board, not just your tickets. Having it too much for a crowd, especially your first time event, is a bad idea. You got to have your event, establish it first, bring the people in, and then slowly raise the ticket. So, I'm a firm believer in ticket structuring. A table's one price, couples ticket is 2 people. Couples ticket and a single ticket is even higher. Why? Because it pushes down. It says, okay, everybody, buy a full table 10. That way you sell it the room quick enough. So remember, free events, bad idea. No way to pre-qualify your people. You don't know what they're going to spend. Cheap tickets get you cheap people. Too expensive, very hard to sell. Maximizing your profit, not a good idea. What you have to do is you got to find a happy medium between the cheap ticket and the really expensive ticket, right in here, right in the middle. Expensive enough to push those people out, high enough to pre-qualify and make sure that people are coming. That's it. Go with that medium price. If you have any questions, who's your buddy, who's your pal? George from BW Unlimited Charity Fundraising. BW Unlimited Charity Fundraising, www.bwunlimited.com, and charitytravelpackages.com, www.charitytravelpackages.com. If you've got any questions, check out our website. Check out our Facebook. I want more fans on Facebook. Why? Because the more people learn about us, the more people we can help. If you want to, give me a call. 410-658-8808. 410-658-8808. Follow the dancing finger. Or shoot me an email at george@bwunlimited.com. All right, rock stars. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Remember, charity fundraisers, rock on. See ya.